time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't state maps, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, promises and contracts. I used to keep. I don't state maps, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that.
It is a sound like no other when they raise that 12th man flag here in Seattle, and we just heard it, and that means it's time for football at Lumen Field. Today we've got an NFC matchup on tap, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the Seattle Seahawks. Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And off we go from Seattle. Nice little juke. And he returns this to the 22. At their own 22-yard line.
Down. Hut.
First carry for Josh Jacobs. And not much doing there. Maybe a yard up to the 23.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left in no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Now he's going to step up and run. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete.
Time to take a shot.
Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
You get a sense of what this game plan might be. They think they can take a few home run shots against this defense. They tried it there on the opening drive, but that falls incomplete.
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9.
Blue, go. 60 red. Ultra. Go ultra. Red, yellow, slide blue.
To throw now. Here's Love. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A gain of 22. On this first drive, looks like they want to get that vertical passing game going early.
And they did, and what a warning shot they just fired. If you're not going to back up and play coverage deep, we're going to attack you all game long. And once you adjust to that and you start to back off, then that opens things up underneath. A really nice start for them. Great way to get the game going.
The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Shot. 7. Ready?
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And we'll get about 3 here up to the 44-yard line.
Well, obviously, they would have at least liked to have gotten back to the original line of scrimmage. Instead, now, they're dealing with 2nd and long.
I thought they would have passed it after the penalty. Probably wish they would have now. Glove. Throwing left side, and Watson has it. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 45-yard line.
Oh, and that was a big-time hit right there. And receivers understand when they run into the danger zone, that's the expectation. Really good job of catching the football, holding on, despite the discouraging type of a hit.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawks defense. It'll only be a loss of a couple, but the pressure gets home on first down.
Ready?
Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a second down and 12.
Ready. 45. White. Hey, red. Ready.
Jacobs going to try the middle. We'll get only a couple down to the 44. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
8th play of this opening drive coming up. This is third down.
Let's go. Blue, yellow, 22. Six.
Play fake. Here's Love. And it was caught. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 29-yard line. A good-looking drive for the Packers so far. It's a first down. Solid opening drive so far, Charles. They've moved this football into field goal range, but you know that they want to cap this off with 6 and not 3.
Absolutely. As one of the better coaches in the league always tells me, on offense, I want their body blows all game long and finish it with uppercuts. Well, here are the body blows right now. He's hoping one uppercut will take care of the end of this drive.
Completes it again to Dobbs. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. It's another first down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards. We're scoreless after 1.
First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
The Packers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a first and 10.
Down. Hut.
Now Love. A quick hitter complete. It's Watson. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. Second and 5.
22 middle. Set. Black. 95. Ready.
Here's Jacobs from the gun. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean, or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
50. Ready.
On 3rd down, here comes Jacobs. And Jacobs, I don't think is going to get there, no. It appears they're going to mark him short of first. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Throwing. Love. He's got Watson. It's caught. Touchdown, Packers.
Touchdown, Green Bay.
2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Packers take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. McManus's point after is good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
7. Seahawks, nothing.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Go.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Darnold. And this one's incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
A shotgun snap for Darnold. Throw out wide to Walker. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
That turned into a very well-orchestrated play right there. Going to work his way out of the backfield to the right, and after he looked it in, he found plenty of space to roam and picked up big yardage.
And will be taken down after a short gain as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 8. Darnold. They'll get this with a cut complete. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. On the gain of 3 on the play. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the 50, it's Darnold. And this is going to be incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Darnold's going to stay out there. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll look to throw here. That's to his running back, complete. There he goes, right side. And all around, touchdown, Seattle. Kenneth Walker, 49 yards. And the Seahawks' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Jason Myers now for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Here we go.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds.
But when you hit him on the move like that, he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam. Oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A good-looking drive for the Packers so far. It's a first down.
Okay, ready?
It's a gain of 17
Check, strike.
yards.
Ready.
And the Packer
Go
first
pick,
down.
Red. Green jack. Set.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He hits Jacobs here on the crossing route. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
That's another.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
First and 10 at
Set,
the
ready.
19-yard line.
50, green.
Here's Love. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. So, Charles, no turnovers yet for this offense, but those sacks now, they're starting to pile up.
And one thing usually leads to another because they've got to figure out how the offensive line and everyone else involved in protection can keep their quarterback upright and allow him a chance to throw the ball downfield.
Musgrave's got it out right. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 18 yards there, and it'll be a first and goal.
Boy, everything clicking on this drive. He's 4 for 4 now, and that throw, maybe the best of the bunch. This offense is really humming, and they pick up another first down.
And he's going to ball his way down to about the 1-yard line. Good yardage on first down. Now can they punch it in on second and goal? Jacobs fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
This drive didn't end well, but if they can keep stringing these together, they'll like what they're doing. That was an 8-play drive before it ended in a fumble. So the takeaway's got to be doing what we want to do and doing it well. Just got to take care of the ball at the end.
Here's Walker to start the drive. Oh, he's not going to make it out of the end zone. The push too strong, and that'll be a safety.
Well, when we think about big swings and scores before a half, we think offense, but this time, their defense made the play. Instant pressure off the snap, and they weren't going to let him find a way to escape.
So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it.
Pause red. 33. Yellow. Go red. Slice blue. 6. Mega. Ready.
Final play of the half. Love. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. The Seahawks trailing, but they will have possession first here as we resume action in the third quarter. And a pretty poor kick here. It doesn't make it to the landing zone, and that means they'll move the ball out to the 40-yard line. Looking to put a drive together.
Ready? Here we go, set. Ready? Reset.
Straight ahead, Walker. That's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
And Walker once more. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's second and 9.
I have to think a major focus at the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
First down, Seattle on a pickup of 13.
Well, they've certainly had their share of troubles running the football in this one, but this play is almost an extension of the running game right here. They set up the screen, let him work out in space on the perimeter, and he turns it into a big pickup.
So first and 10 now from the 30. Up the middle, here's Walker. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Ken Walker, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Seahawks have taken the lead in this third quarter. Now Myers for the extra point. And the lead is up to 5.
Makes the score
the touchdown. Here's Myers to boot it away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds.
That strong return has set them up nicely for this drive, and we all know the next score is going to have a major impact on this game.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, it's offense. They've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side.
That one to Reed, and it is caught on the dive. 27 yards there, a first down.
There's simply no sense in wasting a great catch like that on a short gain. Get downfield like you just did there and use it up that way.
No dink and dunk. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. Heck of a broken tackle and able to work this down near the 23. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Trying to turn the corner, but he's going to be stopped right near the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down. Working out of the gun. Love. He's got his target. That's complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
It's a gain of 18.
It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's the Packers who have the football, but in need of points as we begin quarter number 4. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal.
Go red. 10 black. Ready.
Here's Jacobs. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. He's already fumbled once in this game, and I thought the ball started to jostle there a little bit, but they got to him quickly at the line of scrimmage.
They sure did, and remember, if you're not a very confident runner and you've already dropped it once, if there's traffic around you, the only thing you think about is protecting the football, not gaining yards.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a 3rd and goal. This is kind of one of those in-between plays here, Charles, on 3rd and goal from the 2 or the 3 in that area. What do you dial up?
Something quick hitting. You don't have the time for something that develops slowly. It's got to be right at them if you're going to run the football. If you're going to throw it, something quick, get it out of your hands in a hurry.
What a stand so far defensively, and now that's going to bring up a 4th and goal.
I know this is your spot, partner, so forgive me for jumping in, but there's no decision right here. They have to go for it in this situation. They're down on the scoreboard. How many other opportunities are you going to get?
Yeah, I'm with you. 4th quarter, like you said, down on the scoreboard. And remember here, a field goal virtually does them no good.
Ready.
Here we go. The noise deafening. 4th and goal.
Ready. 52. Red. Yellow. Set.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. They will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Jordan Love punching it in from a yard away. And the Packers answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. So now an extra point doesn't help much. They'll try to go for 2 to make the difference a field goal, and they can lead it by 3.
Will set up for the
60
2-point
red.
conversion.
6 smash red. Set.
Love throwing for it. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their fourth quarter lead.
Seahawks 14. Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Now a hit and a loose football. And the Packers pick it up. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
How many times in the course of a game do you talk about momentum plays? And I think we just saw one there. Just scored, right?
Just took the lead.
Just took the lead, went downfield, got the ball free again, and picked it up. They got a chance to really get the momentum on their side now.
And now they'll try to pile on. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's not locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And that lines up a decent run, and it also takes us to the 2-minute warning. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. This is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here.
Here we go. Ready.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. A big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Hey, green. 10 black. Red. Cycle. Set. Go. Ready.
Love looking to throw. He'll try to do it himself. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Here's Darnold. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here. Darnold to throw. Open man left side. Shaheed has it. What a big tackle there defensively.
One of the most difficult things for a defender to do. And think about the speed that he brought down. If he gets away, he's likely gone.
Here comes 2nd down. Darnold. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Now Darnold. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Well, certainly those are the types of mistakes they're trying to avoid as they attempt to protect this lead late in the game.
And let's face it, they're hoping that this one doesn't cost them in a significant way. Yeah, one guy committed a penalty, but now the entire defense has to pay the price and try and rise up and overcome it.
And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save the timeout.
1st down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
From the gun, it's Walker. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line.
I know they got a little yardage there, but I'm not sure their investment is right. They're still running the football, and I'm not sure there's enough time to continue to do that.
Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. Final minute, 1 timeout remaining. First and 10.
We're going side.
Now Darnold. And Walker has it. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Walker will score. Touchdown, Seattle. What a game this has been, and what a drive that was, Charles, to take the lead here late in the fourth quarter.
And partner, that's a job well done by everyone, from the players to the guys calling the plays. And I'm going to introduce just one downside to the mix. Might be a little bit too much time left. Enough on the clock for a final last-ditch effort to try and steal this win away.
Jason Myers to kick off.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And he'll get to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds.
At their own 30-yard line.
This is first and 10.
Black Ultra. Let's go. Blue, yellow, 22. 10.
Now Love. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. To Dobbs, and he hauls it in. And he'll have a quick first down here as he gets out of bounds to stop the clock. Absolutely ideal there. Get a good size play, get out of bounds.
Well, you saw the coaching there. That is taught and it is emphasized. Get out of bounds, understand your situation, as well as just understanding the game.
45, white. Yellow, go. White, blue. Steel, black. Ready?
Love. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing the throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Smash, red, blue, 32. Set, huh?
Here's Love. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And this is taken in at the 5. And here come the whistles at a timeout with 7 seconds left. Here's first and goal.
Pause red. Set, ready. Black, 60 red. 60 red.
And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left.
On the set.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Love looking to throw it. Complete once again to Watson. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talking over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Ready.
2nd and goal from the 1.
Set punt. 50, green. Blaster, 6. Green jack. Drill, green. Punt.
One last shot now for Love.
Oh, got it. Good game.
It's caught, and they've won the football game.
Down the end. That was nuts. No pressure. Good job, bud. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Good night. Good fight.